I know, I know you feel like you've been grinding for a while now. I know you feel like you're just trying to find your place now. I know ain't no way you gon' let go and really let yourself down. And fall to the ones who thought you tap out.
Hello.
I know you'll find a way.
Hey everyone. Welcome back to Cash and Calling. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today we have a good video. We're going to do a budget with me for September paycheck number 3. Can y'all believe that September is almost over? I'm ready for cooler weather for sure. I'm ready for that. But what that means, y'all, is Thanksgiving is next. Then you have Christmas. Then you have a new year, 2026. Are y'all ready? I don't know if I'm ready, y'all. I don't know. Question of the video: do y'all have any kind of holiday traditions that you do, whether it's for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever? If you don't mind sharing, leave it in the comments below. We don't really have any traditions. I'm looking to make new traditions. Yeah, we don't really have anything that we just do every year. So I'm curious to know, what do y'all like to do for the holidays? Yeah. So y'all, I'm gonna introduce myself because I realized I have new people watching and I'm appreciative that you tuned in. I pray that you'll consider subscribing and joining the fam. My name is Brittany. I'm 37. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. We have 4 children. We have 2 girls, 2 boys. I work as a nurse practitioner full time, and I recently picked up a second job to help us out with our financial goals. So my husband, he was laid off at the end of July. I cannot believe it's been 2 months already. It's been 2 months, and God has truly been sustaining us and providing for us. We have not lacked anything. We have not saved like we wanted, and we have not paid off debt like we wanted to, but we have not lacked anything. I'm so thankful. He's been laid off. He's doing gig work like Uber, DoorDash, and Lyft. He was recently hired to work in a school setting, but he has not started yet. He won't start until about 2 weeks from today. So we still got a little time. So still working through transitions. I will go over with y'all why we didn't pay our car note last week. It was due on the 18th. We didn't pay it because our funds were low. My husband did not bring in what we expected, and that's okay. We kind of navigated it. So I'm going to give y'all updates on that and what's going on with that. And over on this channel, we do budget with me's, cash stuffing, debt payoff, all of the things. And we are in over $200,000 worth of debt. Our debt includes our mortgage, student loans, multiple medical bills, and a car loan. So we're trying to pay that off as quickly as possible. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to clip my microphone first. All right, y'all, let's go. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed. Let's go ahead and get started. You should see my budget sheet on the screen over here. I'm gonna preface this by saying we do get paid on a weekly basis. So I get paid weekly. My husband gets paid daily doing Lyft, Uber, and DoorDash. But we just roll his daily money over into like a weekly check. So we both get paid on Fridays, essentially. When he transitions to his new job, he'll be bi-weekly pay. So he'll get paid every 2 weeks. And I'll still, of course, get paid every week. We'll see how that works out. We'll see if we like it or whatever. So rollover in the account, we didn't really have any rollover. Well, we had about $100 something rollover. I take that back. I misspoke. So yeah, so we had a little rollover. So we'll start by saying that. Tithes. My tithes are $187 this week, and my husband's tithes are $140 this week. So you see, my husband's tithes have went up from the previous week. That's because he bought in about $900 from doing Uber and Lyft and DoorDash. Really, he does Lyft primarily. So I don't know why I say all 3 of those. So he bought in $900 from Lyft, and he gets paid part-time from ministry. So he bought in $288 from that. So his tithes are a little bit more than we're used to, but to God be the glory for that. That really helped to offset what happened last week, and we'll talk about that once we get to our car loan. So for our bills this week, tuition got a total of $313. That's for our baby girls. They go to a Christian pre-K. So we pay monthly, but on a weekly basis, we do set money aside and it goes to our high yield savings account. Haircut, that's for my husband. He got $30 for a haircut this week. Student loan, we paid $15 this week. Car loan did not get paid last week, which if you watch last week's budget with me, you know that car loan was on the list to get paid. We did not pay it. It was due on the 8th. Well, okay. I'm going to go to the backstory. So our car loan was with CarMax. So I will say that we had it with CarMax. We transitioned everything probably a couple months ago to a credit card. So we did a balance transfer, a 0% balance transfer. We thought it made sense, or it made sense at the moment. That was before my husband got laid off. So as soon as we did that, literally, it could have been 2 weeks at the most. My husband got laid off. So we're on a time crunch to get the car loan paid off because it's on a balance transfer, and I think it's 18 months. So we should be okay to get it paid off before then because he has a job now. I'm picking up a second job, all the things. Car loan did not get paid last week, but it's okay because it's a balance transfer and it's 0% interest, and it's okay. It's already paid up essentially because I am ahead on it. Yeah, I am ahead on the car loan. So we ended up paying it this week. There was no penalty, no late fee, nothing like that, y'all. So we did push it back a week. So we paid $200, or we're paying $200 this week for our car loan. So I just wanted to let y'all know, if y'all are on the fence about doing a balance transfer, I would highly recommend it. It has helped us pay off several debts. Y'all, we were in more debts than we are right now. We had credit card debts, other like personal loan debts, all of those have been paid off. Balance transfers really helped in that debt payment journey and are still helping them. So hopefully we can go ahead and get that paid off, that car loan. Okay, MLH is a medical bill. So that was $97 and it was actually paid from our health savings account. Electric bill, we paid $150 on it this week, and yeah, that is that. The bill was like 200 something dollars, but I had rollover in that account. We are a month ahead on our electric bill, so I just paid $150 on it and moved on. Hair deposit, I'm getting my hair done next week, and the deposit was $25, and that was that. And I include that in bills only because that's something that I'm going to get, and I feel like that it should be included with the bill. That's how I feel because it's something that I need. It's part of my maintenance. And y'all are going to see on down the list, my spending money is not that much. I only get $25 a week for spending money. So it won't necessarily cover my hair. It's just best for me to budget my hair in the bills. So that's how I do it. That's how I've always done it. How we'll kind of continue to do that. So a total of $830 went towards bills this week. That's kind of where we are. I'm so thankful that my husband did bring in extra income. It's truly a blessing, y'all. After the week we had last week, we really needed that extra so we can get in a better situation, a better place financially. All right, let's go on to our sinking funds. So this week for groceries, we're gonna do $150, and I actually already purchased groceries, and it was a total of $160. But I bought laundry detergent, tissue, and paper towels because Kroger had a sale. So, and I usually order online and I do pickup. I will go in grocery stores, like if I need something like cheese, eggs, butter, something I ran out of. But in general, I do pick up from Kroger. Gas is getting $100 this week. Y'all, I'll be so glad when my husband gets a stationary job. 2 weeks can't come quick enough because those ride shares like the gig work, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, all of those, they just eat up so much gas, literally. And sometimes I wonder, like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to keep doing it? But the extra income is nice, especially right now when we are in a season of transitions. So spending money, we're doing 65 total. So 25 to me, 25 for my husband, and 15 for my son. Eating out is getting $50 this week. Did we overeat? No, we had leftover this week, so we're good on eating out. I'm glad I increased the budget for that. Toiletries is getting $10, or it's supposed to get $10. I have to go back and see if I'm going to actually give it $10 or not, since I did overspend in the grocery category. So we'll see how it goes. House is getting 400. So what we're going to do is put that in our high yield savings account. And then once the end of the month comes, we're just going to transfer the money back to our checking account and pay our house notes. Our house note is $1,400. It's actually 13 something, but we just rounded up and pay 14. So a little extra goes towards the principal. Miscellaneous is getting 25 this week. So a total for our sinking funds is 800. Now, I'm going to say this. I am going to stuff the envelopes for this week, for week 3. There will be more pulled out of the bank, especially since my husband, he made more. That gives me more opportunity to stuff my cash envelopes, like the Sam's Club, the Prime. We're trying to get Prime annual membership. We're trying to get Blink. That's our security system. We're trying to transition to the annual membership. So the extra income will help us do that. Just in case you watch the budget with me's and my cash envelope stuffing, it's only because I don't want to include it right now because I really haven't done cash planning yet, but there will be more to go to the sinking funds. Is what I'm trying to say. All right. I want to give a quick update on my job. I'm still waiting to start. My first shift will be next Monday, I think. Whatever the 29th is. That will be my first shift. I'm excited about it. I'm kind of nervous because it's something that I've never done before. It's like home visits. So I have to go in people's homes. So we'll see. Y'all just lift up a prayer for me that everything goes well with my first day. It's like a kid, the new day of school type of situation. Kind of nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, so we're going to go on to our virtual envelopes. Vacation got 85 this week, and it's automatically taken out of my check, y'all. Just in case you're new here and you're wondering. So it got a total of $85, and it has a balance of $1,316. Christmas is fully funded at $1,200, so we didn't put anything in that account. Taxes, this is for my husband's taxes because he does Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. So this is for him, and we put $50 in tax account, and we went through Capital One and just opened up a high yield savings account, and that's where we put that. So the balance on that is $360.19. Our medical envelope, which is really our health savings account, is through my job. So they take out the money out of my check every pay period, so every week. It was a total of $100 that went to that account. So the balance is $629.80. So for our virtual envelopes this week, they got a total of $235. That looks good. Small amounts add up. So do not get discouraged if you're putting a small amount in your account. Those amounts really add up over time. And this is proof because we started with nothing. Like in all of these accounts, it was nothing. All right, debt this week. We're going to finally go ahead and pay the car loan. So it's getting $200, and the balance on that is $4,597.04. Our house note is not due this week, so it's not getting anything. And our mortgage balance is $131,507.90. Our medical debt is getting $97 this week, only because $97 is due this week. So the balance on our medical debt is $3,553.46. So this week, a total of $297 went towards debt. So we're excited about that. If you made it to the end and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you over here. Hit that like button if you enjoy this type of content. It encourages me to just keep making more content. All right, y'all. So that is the end of the video. Be looking for another cash stuffing video from me soon. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go, and y'all take care. Bye.